But the problem with most human beings is they do terrible things thinking they are doing a good thing. That must be avoided, and that can be avoided by simply being inclusive. Ideas of good and bad are just a certain level of prejudice against life. What we think is absolutely good at a certain time in limited understanding of our existence at that time, later on it will become very bad. There are 1,000 examples like this, because today there is recorded history and we know what's happened, in the last centuries or millennia. For example, right now the world is kind of conscious about this. When there was slave trade, people who are involved in it thought it's the best idea that they ever had, that they can just steal people from another continent, bring and make them work, and the industries thrived on it, business thrived on it, the economy of whole nations thrived on slavery. But today we are looking back and horrified as to how human beings could have done this. We must understand slave trade or racism was not practiced by one or two individuals whose statues we want to pull down. Entire societies were involved in this because at that time they thought it's a good idea. So it's very important that we don't get lost in what we think is good or what we think is bad. It's very important we look at life in a far more inclusive way. To be inclusive means whoever is dearest to you in your life, whether it's your child, your spouse, your parents, or your God or whatever, see everybody that way. If you're inclusive like this, the chances of you doing something terribly wrong against life itself, thinking it's good will be over.